Hi everyone, I'm Simon and welcome to ColdWaterTanks. A new update from the CRABITAT this time. The tank is starting to settle down now. I've learned a bit about what goes together and what doesn't, which is always interesting. I've given up on keeping anemones in here, as the ASAP shrimp will gobble them up. I've had to make a choice about what to keep, and the shrimp are high up on the list, as I find them to be among the more fun and active inhabitants of this tank. And there's quite a few small squat lobsters in there now. Now this one is the biggest squat lobster in Norwegian waters. It's called Galathea strigosa, and in my opinion it's also the most beautiful one, with its vibrant color. I really love the bright blue lines. This guy will for sure be the new king of the CRABITAT. It's a bit big, so I'm hoping it won't make too much trouble in there. I'm hoping it won't kill any of the other inhabitants. Time will tell if this was a bad idea, but I just couldn't resist keeping this super cool critter. These are actually supposed to taste really good, but I've never tried it. There's no commercial fishing going on for this one as far as I know. Probably because it's not a lot of meat in them, and also it's not a lot of them in any given place. Really cool to see it scratching underneath its shell. We really should give this one a good name though, so please leave your suggestions in the comments. This hermit seems curious about its new tank mate. Feeding blue mussels to the critters is always a lot of fun, and a favorite snack for many of the inhabitants. The shrimp are usually the first ones to get to the snack. I'm also adding a few live mussels once in a while. These usually don't last long in there though, as the spiny starfish eventually gets to them. The lost arm is slowly growing back on this spiny starfish. My external canister filter is spitting out bubbles sometimes, which is something that annoys me a bit. I will have to look into how to get rid of that at some point. Some of the bladder rack is starting to look a bit off, so I thought it's about time to add some new macro algae. And I found a nice variety at the local floating dock. The tank sure looks better with a bit of algae, but I'm sure it won't grow in there. I will have to do some research on how to make this stuff grow at some point, as it's a bummer to have to change it out all the time. Can you see the crab here? And this cool looking sea squirt came with a seaweed. I really love the look of these, but I've never been able to keep them alive over time. The CRABITAT has a fish intruder, a tiny snail fish. I don't know how this guy ended up in here, but it's a really fun hitchhiker. It's really small, so it won't be able to eat anything. At least not yet, so I've decided to leave it in there for now. Now the scallop is still with us too. I'm a little bit surprised that the quickly growing starfish haven't been able to eat it, to be honest. But maybe it's able to swim away before it gets to it. And the little spider crabs are seemingly doing well too. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more from the CRABITAT, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you'll see any future updates. And if you want more cold water content, you can also find me on Instagram, Reddit and Twitter. You can find the link in the video description. And if you have any kind of feedback, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave a comment. I always enjoy hearing from you. So until next time, thanks for watching.